going to be amazing whenever this leads to as they face turn. Let me cook, Mikey. Let me cook. It's hard to you share the stream in here.
Just pretend to be alive. Yeah, yeah. Every day, every night, you try to find yourself. Don't live your life as someone else. Can't you see we're running out of time? Gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine. Tell me, why do you break all of your promises? I see this emptiness inside of you.
Darn, mate. DQ's on. Disqualification, so they can't use weapons. Okay, alright. Make it a tough match. Like, you forgot to make it a title match.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to LCW Wednesday Night Warzone. Of course, folks, I am Commissioner Pike of the LSL Wrestling League, of course, being the main runner of LWA. I'm here joined by the LCW Commissioner, Joshua Franks.
Yes, Pike, a action-packed night here for you. I swear we say it every week, and it's always true, but I could not be more excited. Titles on the line tonight, and the foundation of LSL could be changed here tonight. But starting first, we will hear from the LSL World Champion, James Franks. We'll hear from him to kick off the show tonight. After that, we also have a whole host of matches already scheduled, that being the British Street Fight, Dominic Jones, Marley Williams. That will kick off tonight's action as these guys clash in a British strong style rules match. Marley Williams set to defend the LSL Television Championship here live. Also tonight, the Tag Team #1 Contenders match. We'll see Richards and McGrady, aka Chaos, taking on the Disciples from the Darkness Syndicate. We will also see the Bullet Club taking on Roman Reigns Jr. and Brett Richter in a match that will be amazing to watch. But from what I'm getting right now, partner, is that James Franks is not going to give us any time. He's heading out to the ring.
Well, I mean, there's a lot to talk about. I mean, there could be a lot to break down here for tonight, but here he comes.
And now the question's got to be, after what happened last week, and partner, if you remember yourself, the attack by Victor Luna, basically setting the calling card that Triple H had set for the LSL World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, I mean, it was kind of unexpected. Sorry for you, by the way, but it was unexpected though to see him there, especially since you know how he is. He always takes care of justice. He knows exactly who to go for when it comes to the world of justice. But for him to go after James Franks, the LSL World Champion, that is a very strange target to have.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see how this all develops. But of course, James Franks has some comments to be made, and he looks to make it right here, right now.
We'll get to it in very shortly, but he's still going to be taunting to the fans because you know how he is.
Definitely plays to the crowd. He is cocky as anybody else. The leader of the Bullet Club. Still, even after last week's attack, playing to the fans. Tonight is about calling out that locker room, calling out all those who want to question me as a champion. Last week, Victor Lunam, you put your hands on me, and soon enough we will address that. I promise you. See, you walk around here like you're some demon of justice. Well, I can tell you I can see right through you. So go ahead, become Triple H's little puppet for the time being. But I promise you this will not go down how you expect it to. I promise that after I am through with you, you will never, ever want to face me again. But here's the question. Here's the big thing here, is that to those back there in the locker room, I want to lay out the invitation. I want to put this out there. If there's anybody back there that wants to question the legitimacy of the LSL World Champion, the floor is yours. Go ahead, take it. I'm waiting. Anybody, bring it. Come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we know the history here, partner.
This is a history dating back all the way to LSL kickoff.
Orochi Lee making his presence felt. We talk about the LSL World Champion. Hey, partner, this is the LCW World Champion.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The show hero of them all, as Orochi Lee, the Prince of Strong Styles here. And you know, and like you said, there has been a lot of history between these two, especially dating back all the way to Emergence when they had that Iron Man match.
The Iron Man match, and you're exactly right, to crown the first ever LCW World Champion. But what does Orochi Lee have to say?
Oh, there's a lot of speculation of what exactly he has to say, especially since James Franks has a lot of personal issues. But look at this, though. Frank's getting back in the ring, and he's getting up close and personal.
You know, Orochi, I can say I'm not surprised, but you remember what happens anytime you and me step in a ring against each other. I reset your career. So yeah, while you walk around as the LCW World Champion, you want to question my legitimacy? You want to question my legitimacy to hold this title? Well, how about this? How about, actually, let's just point this out there. How about tonight, you and me see each other in the ring, and in fact, since last time it didn't turn out exactly how you wanted to. How about you go find yourself a partner? I'll get myself a partner. And we have a main event tag team match.
You're on.
Oh my God. Talk about a main event for tonight. It's going to be interesting to see if Triple H makes it official. But James Franks and Orochi Lee looking to find partners tonight and meet in the ring.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of... I mean, these two will go back and forth at each other no matter what way they put it. There's going to be a lot of tension comparing these two. But, folks, I say... it is time. It is time to get down to action as we kick off the night in action with our championship match. Dominic Jones, Marley Williams, and a British Strong Style Rules match for the LSL Television Championship. It's going to be an absolute banger. Dominic Jones calling out Marley Williams this past week. But Marley Williams seems to be not phased at all when it comes to it.
And it's going to be interesting to see Dominic Jones laid out the challenge after Marley retained against James Franks. Dominic Jones put his 2 cents out there and said, hey, I want the opportunity, and he's going to get it here tonight.
Oh yeah, Hakeem Richards was noticing the new match graphics. Those graphics were only going to be for championship matches in the future. So anytime any championship is defended here on LCW Warzone, those graphics will be used. And it could be either a tag team match or just a normal one-on-one match.
And partner, I can't help but notice, but I'm looking back here behind us, and one of your LWA stars is here sitting in the crowd for LCW. We got Riker in the building behind us.
That is Riker, but I'm actually noticing someone else is there. Oh, it's one of his main rivals. Following contest now is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the LSL Television Championship. What I was trying to say was Randy Ederson is in the building.
Randy Ederson, of course, I can see him over there as well. Talk about star-studded here tonight in the Warzone.
And this, look at this. This is a brand new Dominic Jones.
And he looks fired up, partner. I can tell you, he is ready for tonight.
Well, I mean, what we saw from, remember last week he looked completely different, but what he told me before this was he didn't feel like himself. He felt like he wasn't aggressive enough. He had the role of learning from wrestlers like Kurt Angle and Chad Gable. He felt like now, that was not exactly who I was. But this match alone, I feel like has to be the aggression in me.
Yeah, well, Dominic Jones is going to need to unleash that aggression here tonight against Marley Williams, especially if he wants to put gold back around his waist. And, I mean, this is not a pushover. This is not a guy to look down on. Dominic Jones, a former LCW World Champion in his own right.
Of course, and having that big name around you, being the former world champion. And again, the rage in him that's still there after losing the title. That's what he's basing this entire thing around. Look at the back of his clothing there. It said, "No mercy."
We're talking about no mercy. Here comes Marley, 2 belts to the ring. The LWA Intercontinental Champion, the LSL Television Champion, still repping the UK, his native land here. And he mentioned earlier that even though Dominic dropped the challenge last week, he said, I'd accept under one condition: my title, my rules. And that is what led to the British Strong Style Rules match that we have here tonight.
Also,
Which part?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead and deep dive. Explain what a British Strong Style Rules match is. This is a new concept here on LCW.
Well, the the rules are pretty simple. You win by pinfall submission, except there's no more rope breaks and there's no countout. So you can go outside the ring anytime you want, but there is no countouts at all. So these two could be brawling all around the arena, but it must end inside the ring. That's what Marley wanted because he felt like a true champion must stay inside the ring.
They have the opportunity to fight all over the arena here tonight, but you're right. Comes down to one fall to a finish in the ring, and take it away for introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 259 pounds, Dominic Jones.
And Dominic Jones saying no mercy, as he is going to try to give no mercy to the champion Marley Williams.
And his opponent from Blackpool, England, weighing at 215 pounds, he is the LWA Intercontinental Champion and LSL Television Champion, Marley Williams.
Right there, showing the belt, the man that has put this title on the line every week, the workhorse of LSL Wrestling, Marley Williams, set for another title defense. And you talk about the travel that this man has been through all over the world, partner. 2 shows a week. Marley Williams has steadily defended this belt. You got to give it up to him.
And also, he's defended the title. I've heard from him alone that he's defended the title also in New Japan and fought for the IWGP World Championship, but sadly was defeated by, of course, Kenny Omega. Well, here we go. The match is underway, and Dominic Jones trying to be explosive right off the bat.
See, oh, right there, though, the technical ability of Marley Williams had it well scouted, and he is looking to try to keep this match grounded. You do not want Dominic Jones to get high flying like that. The big man moving through the air.
Dominic Jones has put on a bit of weight, as he said, but he's saying it's more like muscle. So he has a bit of strength in him still.
Yeah, the inclusion of the strength factor. We know how athletic Dominic Jones has been in his earlier part of his career, but now using the strength to factor in. And look at this here. Look at this. Sunset flip power bomb right there. Cover. And it's going to be a kick out by Dominic Jones. Marley Williams taking early aggressive control with the springboard moonsault.
Well, you know how Marley Williams is. Oh, big miss there by Dominic Jones, but remember what happened back at King of the Ring. He faced off against probably one of the toughest opponents you can think of James Franks. This man ate 4 V-triggers and still kicked out. It is nearly impossible now to take out Marley. He has the heart of a champion, the heart of a warrior, and especially the heart of a wrestler.
And right here, you're exactly right. He's going to give it everything he's got. But now here comes the British Strong Style Rules coming into play. A miss with a knee here on the outside, but there is no countouts. No need for these guys to rush to get back in the ring, but huge neck breaker as Marley maintains control.
Yeah, so now the biggest factor is how dangerous you want to play the outside, but Marley throws him back inside the ring. But again, that's the factor we must play in here. These guys can brutalize each other outside the ring as long as they want, but the match must end under the ring. Marley, though, going outside the plan a little bit. Oh, Dominic Jones with another miss, and Marley catches him with a reverse DDT. Marley's control of this match with the cover.
Marley capitalizing on mistakes left and right, but you're right, cover here. Kick out by Dominic Jones. And Marley is just maintained
Dominic,
the ability.
Oh,
here we go. Here we go.
That's one of his newest moves.
Yeah, a huge move there and a kick out by Williams, just barely though.
Calls it the suplex backbreaker. That's what the move is called. And he's absolutely devastating him. But Dominic Jones, though, he's more of a ground player here when it comes to the finishing moves.
Well, the suplex backbreaker about put away Marley Williams. I don't think anybody was expecting that.
Oh.
You talk about new moves. Marley can't necessarily scout it, but he couldn't scout that neck breaker either. And Dominic Jones getting in control. No! Leg sweep there the dragon leg sweep by Marley Williams.
Cover here by Marley Williams, though. And another kick out of one by Dominic Jones. Dominic's already gotten Marley kind of weakened, but again, this is how just good Marley is. He takes so much beating in these matches, but he still finds a way in a big German suplex there. But again, he finds ways of just coming back in this match. And another DDT there. Marley's back in control of this match, but he must remain in this. And now look at this. Marley go looking for Blue Thunder Bomb.
And that could be it. That could be all she wrote here. Cover. And a kick out. Dominic Jones.
Oh, Marley though.
Stormbreaker inbound though for what it looks like. Oh!
Marley.
Back and forth between these two.
Oh, but Marley though, setting it up. We've seen this move plenty of times. UFO cutter.
This is what finished James Franks.
And it finishes Dominic Jones. What a win. Another one for Marley.
And a dominant one at that, partner. You gotta ask, who is next on the radar here for Marley Williams?
Well, just to think of this right now, Marley has defeated 2 former world champions in LCW. Think about that.
And you got to think what could be next for him as he continues to defend the LSL Television Championship.
Well, we'll know soon enough what will be happening. As again, Marley continues to have his championship reign. But folks, later tonight we will see Orochi Lee being part of a tag team match. As again, he's looking for a tag team partner, but you see Hakeem Richards going by him. Hakeem is going to go look for another, is going to be setting himself up for his upcoming match. But just to think, who does Orochi have to go to?
And it's going to be interesting to see who is out there. We know it has now been confirmed James Franks will be teaming with Zaquan. That has just been announced. As you saw on the graphic there, that's the upcoming tag team for James Franks. But the question is going to be, who can Orochi find? Right now, his partners, as a part of Chaos, they're about to be in a tag team match. You just saw Hakeem Richards walking toward the gorilla area. They're set to take on the Disciples next for the #1 contendership for the LSL Tag Team Championships.
And again, who knows what they expect. The Diciples have nearly been undefeated since well, I don't know how to say it, but they have been undefeated ever since the creation of the team.
You're exactly right. Ever since the ascension of the Disciples, ever since the ascension of the Darkness Syndicate with Backlund, these guys have been unstoppable. We were talking about Adrian Creed and El Diablo have reached another gear in their careers, but that gear can obviously hit a roadblock here tonight as Chaos, for the first time ever in tag team action here on LCW, these two have a chance to get a shot at tag team gold.
And you remember last week it was Tyrese McGrady, which again his nickname is Shady McGrady, but I want to call him Tyrese this time. Tyrese McGrady.
Shady.
Well, anyway, Tyrese McGrady and Hakeem Richards. You saw the ending of the match. Hakeem hits who was it, Avontae with the. Was it Avontae or was it? Oh, yeah, it was Avontae. He hits him with the house call, tags in Shady. Shady then puts to the rest with an RKO. That is how dangerous this team is. They're unpredictable, and that's exactly why their tag team is called Chaos. Nobody knows exactly what they're going to do. They're such an unpredictable tag team. And that's exactly what we're going to see right now as we head down towards the ring. I mean, This is the first of 3 tag matches we have here tonight, but I'm patiently waiting for the competitors, as here comes our first. Following contest now is a tag team match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, weighing 245 pounds, Tyrese Shady McGrady.
Tyrese Shady McGrady here for another round of action to add to his wrestling staple. And of course, you know him and Hakeem Richards. They have proven to be a dominant force. But the question is, can they stand up to one of the hottest teams in LCW right now?
Well, again, like I've been pointing out, the unpredictable factor goes in with both teams. As Creed, since becoming part of this whole group of the Darkness Syndicate, he has been one of the most unpredictable wrestlers. It doesn't matter where you are in the ring, the man will somehow find a way just to beat you down both mentally and physically.
Yeah, now the question is going to be, can the mental and physical toughness of Chaos, of Richards and McGrady withstand the Darkness Syndicate? Well, we're about to find out.
We'll definitely find out soon, especially since both men have shown a really promising start to both of their LCW careers. And again, Hakeem Richards having that experience even before entering LSL Wrestling, but here he is once again. And his tag team partner from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 240 pounds, Hakeem Richards.
And Hakeem Richards back out here once again. One of the most star-studded debuts we've seen in a long time. When you talk about this guy and how good he is and the potential he's shown, remember, this guy went toe-to-toe, pound for pound, bar for bar with Marley Williams in his debut.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Probably one of the best debut matches, but I would say it's probably one of the best matches here on LCW was that match between Richards and Williams. But again, Hakeem is now trying to get away from the shadow of Marley Williams and now trying to be his own man. But so far, though, he has definitely shown he is built for business.
Yeah, definitely. This guy has proved that not only in tag team action, but in singles action, this is a future bright spot, a future star in the industry and one of LCW's most premier talents.
We'll definitely see if he's tough enough to face off against one of the darkest factions in LSL Wrestling. Of course, this team, very eerie. Very, very eerie. It all started, folks, back, when was it? Heat Wave, during a casket match. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 433 pounds, accompanied to the ring by Becklin, El Diablo, and Adrian Creed, the Diciples.
The Disciples here.
Oh, sorry, Disciples. My bad.
You're fine. The Disciples here getting ready for tonight's match. You can see Backlund sitting here outside the ring. And, you know, he has been the main focus, the leader of this team. I'm sorry, but Adrian Creed is still just... I can't get over this new look still. But either way, I mean, the question is the darkness has continued to grow week after week. I mean, we are still waiting on an update on Fat Ray Robinson, who was attacked and dragged off by Backlund just a few weeks ago. The question's going to be what has happened to Fat Ray Robinson now that Backlund has seemingly got control over him as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of questions to be asked. And again, like I said, this whole thing started with that casket match back at Heatwave, and Adrian Creed finally showed his true anger. And it led to him being put in a casket and being kidnapped, basically, by Backlund. But here we go, folks. Match is underway. The tallest wrestler in Shady McGrady will go against one of the shortest wrestlers in El Diablo.
Right here, El Diablo using his speed to kick off early in this match. And a knee already as McGrady, former UFC fighter, having to get used to this type of speed and athleticism here in the wrestling ring. But now El Diablo, oh no, it's Curry taking the big man off his feet.
I think it's a little, you're kind of delayed there, so I'll probably reset my stream here on Discord, just so I can try and help you here. But at the moment, though, a nice move there by Shady McGrady. And again, Shady does not only have the UFC experience, he also was a former basketball player before becoming part of the UFC. But at the same time, that's why he is a very elusive wrestler. And in comes Hakeem Richards.
And right here at the knees. Right there to El Diablo. Brutalizing, and look at this, the ground and pound. No, it gets reversed.
Again, that quickness by El Diablo. We have seen it week after week, how fast he can go with these special abilities. And now just working the leg there of Hakeem Richards, which is one of the key portions of Hakeem Richards' offense.
Yeah, and if he can work on these legs, and that takes away the speed, that takes away the quickness, that takes away the power of the strikes from Hakeem Richards. And you talk about the Darkness Syndicate, they use a lot of aggression, a lot of anger, but you got to give credit. They're one of the best tactical teams. Oh, and a big move there.
Face busted there.
The Enziguri, there you talked about it, the Enziguri.
Hey, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Backlund going to bat inside.
He's getting involved in this one early.
And now look at this, a submission hold here. Big submission hold.
And right here, El Diablo having a fight out of it.
Oh, super kick. Hakeem, though, gets right back on his feet. And it shows, I forgot what it's called, but it shows how strong he really is.
Yeah, the resiliency to be able to get back up and just not quit. Right here, able to take that super kick, just eat it, and able to kip up. But now here comes McGrady back in, and notice El Diablo is not tagged out. He is perfectly fine staying in this match, and we've seen this plenty of times of this tag team use Adrian Creed to finish off these matches with his aggression later in the run by keeping him fresh.
Well, that was a good move there, a sling blade into a drop kick there, and now here comes, and look at this, El Diablo's tagging out now. Here comes Creed.
Creed, we've been waiting to see him get in this match, and so is McGrady, obviously. Sunset flip.
Big sunset flip there, and now just an X Factor straight to the face of Creed, and now Shady McGrady taking back control of this match. And look at this, Creed has to roll outside the ring, maybe get a talk or two with Backlund, but now here comes Hakeem Richards into the match.
Right here, this matchup might actually now favor Chaos in this one. Now, Creed has not been able to get a stable footing. Now, reversal with the elbow. Will he be able to make a move here? No. Hakeem Richards with the quick strikes. Misses with a reverse hit, and now a lariat lays out Creed.
Look at the combos by Hakeem Richards here, and El Diablo is asking to get tagged back in this match. And you know what? I understand why. Creed's getting absolutely destroyed at the moment, but now he's taking advantage back. But again, just that quickness by Hakeem Richards is especially getting him back in this game. But at the moment, though, Creed, though, gonna go for another sunset flip, but this time it's not a pin. Instead, he will go and tag in his partner. But here comes Shady McGrady.
And now El Diablo, what does he have in this moment? Oh, hits the Richard sling braid to McGrady, drop kick. Now, as they have all separated, Richard trying to get his bearings back on the outside, but McGrady now slinging Diablo into a corner with a huge drop kick.
Oh, and a counter, though, by El Diablo. Crucial mistake there. Now it's step up into Curry. And now El Diablo seems to have this match under control. And now here comes Creed.
And now, given the opportunity, given the space, Creed comes in with a big kick, and now they're going to take advantage with Creed. What a strategic move by the Disciples to stay ahead in this match cover.
Kick out of only one there by Shady McGrady. Oh, big counter there. And now he has a chance of possibly getting back in this match. Going for the fireman's carry. Bringing him to the corner now. And it hits him with the snake eyes. And oh, another counter by Creed. It's just been counter after counter between these guys. Goes for a low super kicking. Gets him with the uppercut. And now he's tagging in El Diablo.
El Diablo able to come back in. Richards wants in this match in a bad way. He gets in, but El Diablo, too quick, gets the move off before Richards can even get momentum. And now the neck breaker, and look. Oh, he tried making a move on McGrady. Didn't work. Richards going to take advantage of it.
And Hakeem Richards is dangerous in the corner, though. We have seen him multiple times. Oh, now look at this.
Oh, this is what you're talking about, Pike Tree or whoa.
Oh no, what's he gonna go for here? Oh, we've seen this multiple times.
Oh!
Oh!
Talk about it. Stop it. We've seen that from a few people there, Pike.
That's just
Still,
such a...
every time.
Yeah.
It hurts every time watching it. I say that, though.
It
Cover.
is a very dangerous move, and a kick out only a one there from El Diablo. Shady McGrady, though, seems to have the advantage at the moment. But again, El Diablo, step up Mr. Curry. That could have changed the momentum in this match if he can just stay on top and not get reversed again. Uh-oh, kip up. Oh, RKO!
That could be it. Creed, though. Creed was called back out by Backlund, it seems. Backlund, obviously with other plans, pulling these guys from this match, but Chaos now have a meeting with Bullet Club in the very near future.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting because, again, Hakeem Richards has talked to Franks in the past, so who knows what to expect for that. And, you know, that could lead to something in the future. But for right now, though, Hakeem Richards and Shady McGrady must be absolutely on fire to see the fact they're getting a future title opportunity.
You're exactly right. But, of course, coming up next, and I'm telling you, I've been extremely...
Wait a minute. There's somebody coming out.
You're exactly right. We're getting word right now. What's going on? It's Keith Warner.
Alright, let me just explain something real quick to you. I'm speaking to you, Akbar. I understand last week we were both going for the same title when it comes to the X Division, but I'm not going to sit there and say that I was the only one at fault for losing that match. You know exactly what you did in that match, and you know you screwed me so bad that you screwed me out of another title opportunity. So here's something I'm going to say to you. Next week, I want you. You and me in this ring next week. I'm going to kick your ass. I hope this challenge gets out of you because I will make sure that your ass is down for 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, partner. Keith Warner made a very quick statement there. And I think it was enough said. He is fired up after what happened last week. Multiple opportunities squandered by Adonis Akbar. And now he means business heading forward. This is going to get interesting real quick.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of questions being asked about how everything's going to go out. By the way, folks, we have been confirmed. We do have a main event match.
We do have a main event match. Orochi Lee has found his partner, and surprise, surprise, you talk about somebody to match up against James Franks and Zaquan. Talk about the man they've had problems with for months, Damian Blackwood.
And yeah, that's going to be very interesting. It is a very personal matchup here for the main event, and hopefully soon we will get to see that. But folks, coming up next though, we will see the Bullet Club, the other side of the Bullet Club, will take on Roman Reigns Jr. and Brett Richter. Of course, this is going to be a champion versus champion match as the LSL Tag Team Champs will go against the LCW X Division Champ. So, very, very interesting there. Of course, Brett Richter being part of it as well. And Richter's had, well, I would say it's not a really successful time here being his partner, but man, this is going to be really, really fun to watch. But yeah, it's going to be awesome though to see Shane McGrady and Hakeem Richards going against the LSL Tag Team Champs. And we've already seen what will happen between them, and it was a very interesting one. But now you think, because of that match last week, things got personal between them. Especially what JD did. Which is, by the way, has become one of the most viral clips on LSL Wrestling on the Instagram page. Over 750 views on the channel. What an amazing... I know it's very small to many, but to me, it is the most popular clip now in all of LSL Wrestling. So, what an absolutely achievement from those guys alone. But here we go, folks. We head down to the ring now and get this match underway. The following contest now is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 430 pounds, they are the LSL Tag Team Champions, Avontae Blake and JD Chill, the Bullet Club. Again, the tag team who's been champs since Last Stand, with only one title offense. No offense to them, but these two have been a really, really solid duo. And their opponents first, from Green Bay, Wisconsin, weighing 260 pounds, Brett Richter! And again, Brett Richter being basically the manager for Roman Reigns Jr. these past couple of months. Of course, him being a champ, he has been a great manager for that man. Welcome, Marley. Welcome, welcome. A lot of y'all tuning in tonight. I appreciate that a lot. As we got a phenomenal night ahead, we still have a main event match coming up here. This was supposed to be the main event match, but instead we getting Orochi Lee and Damian Blackwood versus Franks and Zay Kwan. What an amazing main event that's going to be.
Sorry for this partner.
Sorry.
I caught a Charlie horse.
Oh. Anyway. And his tag team partner from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 235 pounds, he is the LCW X Division Champion, Roman Reigns Jr. Marley, you definitely you won pretty badly. It was actually a relatively close match, and then you hit him with a UFO cutter, the most dangerous move out of your moveset to end the match. So, respect to both Dominic Jones and Marley. I don't think it affected anybody in that match because both men put up a really good match.
You're exactly right, but tonight, right now especially, you talk about tag team action, and we just saw the new #1 contenders get named. Well, they get the chance to watch live the tag team champions take on the X Division champion and Brett Richter. You talk about a match of epic proportions. This is a good opportunity for them to get some scouting in, I can say that.
Here we go, our match is underway between JD Chill and Brett Richter to start off the match. And of course, JD Chill, the more taunting of the two between Avontae Blake and JD Chill. But these two, again, very dominant duo with each other. But who knows what to say about Brett Richter, as again, the shoulder tackle completely takes him down.
And Bullet Club getting slightly dismantled here, I should say, in the early going. Brett Richter bringing the fight to JD Chill.
JD Chill, though. Oh, look at this. Of course, JD Chill. The most normal. Oh, he goes for the cutter. But of course, JD Chill, being the man that he is, goes straight for Reigns Jr.
Reigns wants in this match in a bad way now. He got pissed off by that little cheap shot from JD Chill. JD Chill doing a great job playing mind games early in this one.
Well, I mean, he's the master of that when it comes to the Bullet Club. That's basically what the Bullet Club is all about. They are a team of mind games. Franks is probably the best at the mind games. JD's probably second in that. Avontae's definitely third. And Zay is probably fourth. But actually, you know what? I think you would put Dangerous Champ there in the top 5.
Yeah, you got to. Right here, Roman Reigns Jr. doing a split pinfall on top of Avontae Blake. Talk about playing mind games right back, though.
Oh, and Avontae Blake, though, being aggressive. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
And now Roman Reigns Jr., he gets his hands on JD Chill, possibly drop kick.
And again, that anger that JD Chill likes to cause to many wrestlers. It's exactly why Franks decided to recruit him to the Bullet Club, because he understands, he knows how to play the good mind games. And here's a cover here by JD Chill.
Oh, and nearly a 2 count there. Roman Reigns Jr. able to get the shoulder up. All right, here JD Chill with the reversal, but Roman Reigns back with the knee. And now here comes the heavy strikes. No, JD Chill hits it back to him.
Oh, he missed the spear.
Missed the spear, but Roman Reigns Jr. tried to go for the clothesline, the drop kick, and it stalled both men's momentum. But here we go. Oh, the headlock, the choke here. And JD Chill able to fight out of it.
Oh, look at this, though. JD, chill. Hey, look at this, though. UFO cutter.
Oh! You want to talk about trying to play some mind games, partner? I mean, could that be a potential future challenger for Marley Williams and JD Chill?
That's definitely not going to take it nicely from Marley Williams because you know how he is. Any sort of disrespect, and he's won a fight already. You know how he is. But no, Reigns Jr. trying to go for maybe a Samoan drop there, but again, Avontae goes right back towards it.
Roman Reigns Jr. and Avontae Blake going at it right here. Look at this. Now to the knee. And oh, look at Roman Reigns Jr. having to limp out of the corner. That's going to take away his power there. And Avontae Blake continuing with the beatdown.
JD Chill, though, back in the ring. And because JD, referee kind of got on the win there. Oh!
Saw him staring down once he got tagged in. Staring down Brett Richter as they continue to beat down on Roman Reigns Jr. And they have basically isolated Reigns Jr. so far in this matchup.
And I actually can't get word, though. Marley Williams is backstage still, and let's just say he was very displeased with seeing JD doing the UFO cutter.
It's going to be interesting to see what may come from that. And Avontae Blake misses and misses big, and Roman Reigns Jr. gives JD Chill a piece of his own medicine.
Oh, Avontae missed, and both men are missing like crazy. Oh, BFT!
BFT from Avontae Blake.
Blake,
and now he's going up top.
Frog splash opportunity. Oh, he missed.
Reigns Jr. making the most out of his opportunity. Never mind. Avontae Blake gets back up, and look at this. Look at this.
Oh, but here comes Brett Richter, the biggest man. Oh, but Avontae taking advantage of that. Oh, the super kick to do the same thing. But now look at this. Straight back to the attack on Reigns Jr.
And you talk about they are isolating these guys in this tag team matchup. This is why the Bullet Club has been so good, been so consistent. Right here, though.
Oh.
And will they be able to keep up this level of an attack right here? Crossface, center of the ring, and he's staring at Reigns Jr.
Oh, but Richter, though, trying to do everything he can. Oh, but another counter from Blake. And Blake with another clothesline.
Keeping Richter off his feet, keeping the big man down. That has been the goal here.
Oh, Brett Richter is fired up. And look at that, so he's going straight for JD as well, tossing him into the ring.
What does he have planned here? Into the corner goes Avontae Blake.
Uh-oh. This could be dangerous. Oh!
Into the corner, buckle bomb. And Avontae Blake trying to pull himself up.
Oh, Avontae with a bit of a counter here. Oh, but Reigns Jr. just eats it. Oh, my goodness!
Tosses him across the ring. JD Chill still discombobulated over there on the other side of the ring. And now Avontae Blake gets out to try to get some space, but it doesn't work. Big man flying.
Brett Richter is completely on fire. And now he's going for, oh, look at this, though. Just cutting. He's still going for that cut Blake has. And we got a redeem here from Marley to roast JD Chill. Well, I mean, all I can say is JD Chill's only form of fame so far in LSL Wrestling is from last week, but he cannot get on TV worth a damn. That actually has a reasonable.
On TV tonight.
Uh-oh, Brett Richter! Big ending!
Big ending, you're exactly right, Cover!
Oh, Avontae kicks out!
That could have been it. What an upset that could have been for Brett Richter to pin one of the tag team champions.
Here comes the X Division champion, though. Reigns Jr. Uh-oh, look at this! Oh, another avoidance by Blake! Oh, another avoidance by Blake!
Oh, and
again!
A big forearm. Missing that clothesline once again. What can he have in the
crap.
cards?
This is getting crazy here. Oh, trying to go for the DDT.
Oh,
JD
Reigns
Chill's
fighting back.
Chill still being the most useless guy in this match so far, only just trying to piss off everybody. And Blake still doing all the work. I don't even think JD is broken a sweat yet. You can see Blake covered in sweat.
Well, here's his opportunity as he comes in. Oh, I thought he was about to. He had everybody fooled, looking like he was running at Richter.
Going for the picture. Perfect suplex. He got it. And a broken up by Brett Richter. Skill issue there from JD. Should have prevented it. Anyway. I think I'm done with the roasting.
Jumping on the Superman punch hand of Roman Reigns Jr. Trying to isolate him and look, thrown down to the mat. Super kick. And Avontae Blake up to the top rope.
Looking for another frog splash. Finally got it this time. Goes for the cover here.
Could this be it? Cover.
No! Reigns Jr. kicks out again.
And oh my God, they're still in it. But Avontae Blake calling his calling card here. What could he have up his sleeve?
Always going.
Oh,
does Blake not miss? Blake don't miss. He does not miss. Cover here.
And could this be it? It is.
And he pins the X Division champ.
And you talk about seeing chaos. If there was a message to be sent, they just sent it right there. The Bullet Club is ready for any and all challengers.
Well, we'll definitely see what challengers they can bring towards the table in a few. Oh my goodness. I just closed down a tab by accident. It was very important. My bad. I was trying to click over to see what was going on Instagram because there is a lot of chat at the moment over there in the main group chat. But at the moment, folks, everything seems to be going all too well for Bullet Club. But up next, they have to challenge again as the other side of the Bullet Club again will go against Damian Blackwood and Orochi Lee. We'll definitely see what will happen there very shortly, but we're getting worse. Like, oh, what the hell?
Oh my God! Zaquan is just attacking Damian Blackwood. He's supposed to be in the main event.
Well, we know the history between these two. Zay's not letting Damian get to the main event. Oh no, what's he gonna do now?
Oh, he's taking him somewhere. What's the idea here?
Oh no.
Oh no, not to the garage. Not to the garage.
Oh no. Oh!
And partner, I don't think he's gonna. Oh, he's not done.
He's not
he's
done.
Not done.
No. Oh no.
Not this way. Not this
Oh!
way. Not this way. And
God.
through the windshield.
And he's not even done. He's still not done.
Somebody's got to get back there.
Oh my God.
And through the glass. Oh my God. Somebody stop this.
Well, that just confirmed that Blackwood will not be making the main event.
Yeah, there's no way. Medical personnel is going to have to get to him. So somebody get him in that ambulance. Somebody get security back there. Orochi Lee may have to do this 2-on-1.
Well, we're going to see soon exactly enough who will be a partner, but... I think my OBS... Okay, there we go. My OBS almost crashed, so that would have been fun to have. But anyway... All I can say is, well, we can get down to the main event now because I believe we're about ready to have it. But we'll see soon exactly who will be Orochi Lee's partner. Marley's saying he can still fight, but we'll see exactly who.
We'll see who gets to. I don't even know if Orochi Lee knows yet. I mean, he's been sitting here in Gorilla. I don't know if he knows yet, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Marley, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get his gear back on in time for this one. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out and possibly could Orochi Lee get a partner in time, or will he have to do this 2-on-1?
Well, hang on, we gotta do introductions before we do that. Following contest now is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Osaka, Japan, weighing 210 pounds. He is the LCW World Heavyweight Champion, Orochi Lee. Well, we'll see who his partner is now.
Yeah, if there is one.
Wait a minute.
Hey, no.
Oh
There's
my.
no. Well, talk about the most unlikely person to step up.
It's his rival, Benjamin King. And his tag
Go
team
ahead.
partner from Noblesville, Indiana, weighing 245 pounds, Benjamin King.
I am honestly stunned at the moment. Partner, the most unlikely opponent making his in-ring debut finally. Benjamin King is gonna stand side by side with Orochi Lee. We know he said that, you know, he doesn't truly have a problem with Orochi, but he feels like Orochi is in his spot. I don't know, maybe some type of slight mutual respect here, but he's going to stand side by side.
Well, hopefully soon we can see exactly what will happen, but let's get down to the other team as we see them coming down the aisle. And their opponents at a combined weight of 514 pounds, Daquan and the LSL World Champion, the Alpha Omega King James Franks, the Bullet Club.
Right here, James Franks and Zaquan. We're going to have to get a medical update on Damian Blackwood as soon as we can. But these two coming out to the ring, and I'm sure both of them were not expecting Benjamin King, upon all people, to be at Orochi Lee's side.
Well, again, who knows? Benjamin King. You know what, Josh? I just realized this. This actually makes sense for Benjamin King to be in this match. Look who's one of the opponents. Zaquan. LSL kickoff, anybody?
I love it.
The main event of LSL kickoff was Benjamin King and Zaquan inside Hell in a Cell. But here we go, we are underway. Orochi Lee and Zaquan will start the match. But yeah, there was a lot of personal feuds in this. Orochi versus James Franks, and of course Benjamin King versus Zaquan, a rivalry that has not been talked about again since kickoff.
Right here, yeah, it was a short-come kickoff rivalry, basically, to kick off LSL Wrestling, and has not been revisited since. But obviously, King not gonna let his rival go at it alone out of mutual respect here in this one, and he wants to make his name known and get his hands dirty here in LCW. Well, now he gets to shake off the ring rust and get right back at it.
Again, who knows? Maybe the anger from not even Ederson, but Zaquan. He probably wants that revenge from Zaquan.
Be interesting to see. I mean, you talk about dream matchups we seeing in this Orochi Lee, Zaquan, and possibly, hey, I don't want to toot the horn here, Benjamin King and James Franks. That's all I'm saying. But James Franks picking up right where he left off the last time him and Orochi Lee met.
Well, I mean, what's unusual now about these two is that they have very similar styles of wrestling compared to what they last fought. Orochi Lee was more of the basic strong style type, being known as the Ace, but this time though he has gained basically the abilities of being called the Prince of Strong Style, and he's gained a much more physical and much more demanding moveset.
You're going to need to demand a lot from him in this tag team match. You know Benjamin King's not going to want to overexert himself, but right here, Orochi Lee now bringing the fight back to the Alpha Omega, and look at this. Oh, here we go.
Benjamin King wanted to tag in, but Orochi Lee just ignored him completely. And now look at this. King's still wanting in this match, but Orochi Lee is not letting him.
Orochi Lee fighting to try to stay
finally.
on top of the game. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Benjamin King. This is the first time we get to see him in the Warzone.
And like you said, that dream match we're talking about, and it's funny about Benjamin King here is I think he's the only man wearing white. Everybody else is wearing black.
Hey, it gotta be the bright spot in the room.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're not wrong there. Look at this!
Oh, revisit it. Take us back to week 1, baby.
Back to the first ever week of LSL wrestling, when everything was being introduced. Zaquan and Benjamin King. We're back at it. After how many months? 9 months since these two last wrestled. Cover.
9 months and nothing but side spread and a cover right here. Benjamin King and Zaquan pick it up right where they left off.
Oh, I'm just getting word from backstage. Marley wants JD next week, one-on-one with the Bullet Club barred from ringside.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what moves Triple H will make to make that happen, but that could certainly be the case. And now look, Orochi Lee, James Franks going back at it.
And again, there's no love lost between these two, taking it back to not only emergence, but of course kickoff. Again, this is what's interesting about this matchup though. All four of these guys competed at LSL kickoff against their own respected man. James Franks and Orochi Lee, Benjamin King and Zaquan.
You know what's interesting, partner?
Oh!
Is that and a big knee.
Taste of his own medicine right there.
You know what, partner? I'd be fit to say these guys are 4 of the LSL originals.
Yes, 4 of the most the original pillars.
Whoa,
but oh, look at this
whoa,
though.
Hey! Get him!
Big combo there by Orochi Lee. Is broken up by Zaquan. And if you're noticing there, Zaquan's wearing a brand new outfit.
Yeah, brand new Bullet Club inspired gear. You know, I got to get his designer. That looks amazing, to be honest.
Good Lord, you see that chop from Franks. Even though the drop kick was better, that chop though was heard around the arena. And Franks, instead of tagging his partner, is gonna.
You might want to watch out.
Yep, he was trying to tag in his partner, but instead he wanted to toss there. And Benjamin King is now going to work on James Franks. Oh, he waited for him though.
You gotta admit, these guys want to go at each other, and here we go.
Oh no, what's Franks thinking here?
Wait. Oh, I don't like this.
No,
I don't
Franks.
like this.
Franks, you're going to the outside. Oh my God!
A superplex to the floor. Oh my God!
Look at the resilience for both men. They both got on their feet almost instantly. This is what this match is all about. The fans are chanting, "This is awesome."
Talk about pulling out all the stops. You're going to need to put down one of these guys. Tag!
Oh!
And a lariat just laid him out. Benjamin King standing above both Bullet Club members who pulled themselves to their feet. Cover.
And who knows, how much Zaquan probably wants to pin Benjamin King again after 9 months?
Imagine the statement that would be.
Yeah, the absolute statement of, I got your number. Oh, look at this though. King! Go to sleep!
Go to sleep. Right there, cover.
Oh,
Kick out.
the redemption that could have been, but now look at this. Oh, King was looking for the spear from the corner, and he's still trying to look for it, but Zay doesn't want to stay down.
Zay will not stay down. Zay's going to keep fighting.
Ooh.
What does he have here, though? Oh, big pater into the mat, and look at Zaquan as he lays on the ground. Benjamin King being waiting on him.
King, though, always he was looking for something there off the sprint team, but now look at this. Oh, counter, though, by Benjamin King. He's right now got Zay's number at the moment. Uh-oh, look at this. Oh, he missed it. But he hits it right back. Spear.
Right there. Misdirection. Now cover. And broken up by James Franks.
King was almost trying to go over there and maybe take out Franks, but instead, he's keeping his eyes focused on the one man who's been wanting to get his number. And right there, big move.
Zaquan with his own shoulder check.
Uh-oh.
Well, Benjamin King got back in the ring, but he's just going to let this happen. Oh, Orochi Lee goes down.
Oh, but look at this, though. Benjamin King going for Franks. Look at this. Oh, inspiration from Johnny Gargano. My God, Zaquan.
Oh, but he missed. And Benjamin King. Oh, I thought he was going top rope there for a second.
But he might still dive on it, though. He's readied up. Look at him. Here he comes.
Ball suicide dive.
And a taunt over the two biggest and strongest members of the Bullet Club.
Benjamin King making his name known here in LCW. Hurricane Rana to the outside. And the attack to Zaquan continues now to James Franks.
He is absolutely brutalizing both men in this matchup. Tossing Franks over. Discarding him from this brawl outside the ring. King gets inside the ring. And he goes straight for Franks once again. Count of 9. He's going to get back in the ring. And he does. Oh, another spear!
Oh, I thought the distraction from Franks would pay off. It didn't. Cover. Kick out by Zaquan.
Another kick out. But here comes Orochi Lee. So far, King and Orochi has been really good so far as a tag team. Both men putting their abilities to absolutely walk. A big kick there. And here comes Franks.
Right here, Orochi Lee wants it too. Look at him.
Uh-oh. Oh! Cover. Only a 1 count.
James Franks very much alive here in this match, which has surprised him, and King didn't even compete at all after that superplex from earlier. But these guys still going at it. Orochi Lee wants to brutalize and fight off Franks more, and he's going to get the opportunity. This combination and a big Meteora on the ground.
And you saw there, he just sat there, just almost being happy about what he has done to Franks. Again, this is a revenge match for both, but look at this though, Franks. High risk, high reward here. Oh, DDT off the apron.
Right here, Franks taking some inspiration from what Benjamin King just did earlier with his own little twist. And now he's got control of Orochi Lee.
Uh-oh, Franks. You know what he did before. Uh-oh, I was thinking the other move. But instead, he's going to try and hit Orochi with a V-trigger.
And this nearly ruined Orochi's career, but Benjamin King's not going to let it ruin tonight.
Here comes Zaquan back in the match, and now, what does Orochi Lee have to do to get back in this match? Another cover here by Zaquan.
Yeah, after the repeated stomps, is it enough? No, kick out.
Oh, big miss there by Zay. And now Orochi can do anything he wants here. Oh no, look at this!
Sunset flip!
This match has been very brutal so far. Now look at this. Stomping away on the big man. Back inside the ring we go.
Like you mentioned, thrown back inside the ring, and now what is going to be the move here?
Oh, with a reversal here by Zay Quan. Oh, Zay though goes for one. He's taking the Suplex City.
Benjamin King can do nothing but look on here. Suplex City, and Orochi Lee has been utterly destroyed. Cover.
A kick out again.
Once again, and now Zaquan looking to tag back out.
And Franks has got Orochi where he wants him. And now look at this. Orochi's busted open from his nose. And
Could
Franks
be a
has got
broken
him.
nose there.
Yeah, could be. But Orochi nearly tapping out. Countered though.
Able to get out of the crossface. What's going to be next here? Tossed into the corner. Tried to get King involved, but it's not going to happen. And oh, the moonsault made contact there. And now Frank's going to tag out as Zaquan looks to finish off what's left of Orochi Lee.
Going for the bear hug. This is a move that Zay has made several people tap out. Orochi's in trouble.
You're right, Orochi is in trouble. Will Orochi be able to escape? Zay lets him out after what seemed to be choking the life, but never mind. Orochi Lee is back up, and he's back in it.
He's fired up, and now he's tagging in Benjamin King. And now the rivalry can continue with a big clothesline from Zaquan.
Zaquan looking to end this match in a big way, but no! Benjamin King!
King trying to get his team back into action here. Zay with a nice reversal, trying to do whatever he can. An Irish whip outside to the ring. And King, this is a very dangerous spot for Zaquan. But now look at this. Look at this. King's going after James. Look at Orochi though.
Oh, to Zaquan. And King is hightailing it to the other side of the ring.
They both have a common enemy in this. Oh no, wait a minute. No. Oh!
The stomp to the outside. Zaquan could be out.
Well, again, the resiliency.
The toughness, you got to give it to the big man.
Both men need to get back in the ring. We're both at 8. King rushes in. At count of 9, Zayn needs to get back in, and he does.
Just barely. But the question is, what can be done here? Leapfrog, the athleticism of the big man, and now the shoulder check.
Both men, all 4 men, probably weakened after this match. And now look at this, though. Big man gonna send him flying.
Benjamin King getting sent across the ring, and Zaquan is fired up. Could that be it, though?
Another kick out there. Zay seems a bit annoyed. Oh, but Benjamin King gets out of it.
You're exactly right. He gets out of it. Tags in the world champion.
Oh, and a forearm.
Big forearm takes the big man off his feet. And now what can be coming next? High risk, double axe handle. And he goes down.
Uh-oh. Orochi, Dragon Sleeper.
Dragon Sleeper.
Zay's in trouble.
And nowhere to go.
Zay's tapped out.
Zay tapped out.
Franks is furious. He's trying to help him in, but big win there.
And big win
wait a
there
minute. Wait a
for
minute.
this team. What?
The powerbomb.
Benjamin King just attacked Orochi Lee.
Oh no,
And he's
setting
now
him up.
calling him up.
Spear!
Well, that didn't last very long.
My God! They both have a common enemy, but they're still going to be rivals no matter what you say or do. But what an absolute match they had. Again, King once again showing you can't trust him. He wants the gold. That's what he's here for. He wants to take out the best. He wants to show he's the best. And that's exactly what he's been doing these last couple of weeks.
We talk about a great showing, a great debut for him. But of course, that ends and caps off another episode of LCW Warzone. And of course, partner, always a privilege to share the booth with you for another great episode.
Of course, folks, in 3 weeks away for LWA, it's Eruption. But after Eruption, we gotta focus on the Battle of the Brands.
You're exactly right. Coming soon, Battle of the Brands following LWA Eruption. A huge, huge month ahead of us of wrestling action, and partner, I honestly, I can't overstate it when I say I couldn't be more excited.
Yep, I could not be more excited either. But folks, this will end it here tonight for LCW Warzone. And again, folks, tune in next Monday for LWA Monday Night Mayhem, as we have we still have conclusion of the World Title Tournament to determine who will be the next challenger for Dangerous J. Again, Bullet Club, are they slowing down?
I have no clue, partner, but it's going to be interesting to see.
And again, rivalries will pick up there anytime or so. But until then, folks, we will see you next Monday as we will tune off here. Thank you for watching, and have a good night.